That's so stupid. There we go. Is this better? I think you can hear that, maybe. Robots in the kitchen, see them eyeing me. There we go. Toasters on a mission, what's their strategy? Microwave is glaring, fridge begins to hum. Called I Just Want to Dance During the Robot Uprising. I just wrote lyrics and threw it in there. So anyways, I made a couple of versions of those silly things. And yeah, and that's an AI song from Suno, which is the site I send everybody to if they want to make something stupid. So I made a couple of those. And so I decided while I was messing around that I would make a stupid jingle for my show, but they all sucked. They were all terrible. Not surprising. They were like goofy. I was trying to get like old 80s style, you know how I have this one? I made the 70s one a while back, this one. The House Box Radio Program, mega worldwide. Right, so I did that. That's just stupid, right? And so, yeah, the gay song I made that way as well. I also made this song about Trump's diaper, where it's called All Full Now. Dirty diaper, I wear it proud, walking around, no time to bow. Feels so warm against my bum. I'm dropping bombs, having so much fun. Anyways, like if I'm gonna write a real parody song myself, I'll do that. I'll like Florida Man. I'll write that myself. But if I'm just trying to whip something out that's stupid temporarily, and I don't want to put all the production into it, I'll work on those and try to grind on them until I find one that's close, and then I'll refine it a little bit. And so the gay song, I wrote all the like lines for it and then tried rearranging them. This one. This is the JD Vance theme song. I love that feeling. Hoods have got the goods. Oh. Points and thongs and vests and thongs. Whoa, I love that feeling. Zipper hoods have got the goods. The last line worked out the best. Dooby doo, you know what I want to do. Gay. Boink, boink, dooby doo. You know what I want to do. Butt stuff. So, all right. So it took me a long. It took me a long time to get the timing right. On the butt stuff, so it took me forever. Like, it was such a, there was so many, I was burning through credits on this thing, trying to get it even somewhere close to the timing. I was trying to get it, and so I put in the doobie-doo stuff in it to try and give it that if you add some stuff, it will change how it writes to fit that stuff, and therefore put the timing on it off. So the butt stuff, it was so hard. It's so dumb. But I actually I did that in a well, it sounds like what I'm about to say. Be careful. It's important. I was in a hotel room on one of the Sexy Liberal shows or something like that, and I was like trying to make. I should create a song called Couch Humpin'. Sure. How about let's see. What do we think? Let's see. A disco song called Couch Humpin', modern retro dance sound. Let's see. Okay, something like that. All right, disco song called Couch Humpin', modern retro dance sound. I'm not going to do too much to it, but I'll go create. And then might take a moment. So let me show you what I'm doing actually, because this will show you. This is actually how this. Oh, quit it. That's the wrong one. You silly thing. Silly drugs. Silly thing. There's me, and there's back to this thing, and then this one's. This guy? Nope, that's not it either. Yeah, that's it. Okay, there we go. Sorry. Okay, bringing the screen up. So these are the, so there it is. So it made that in about, since I typed that, it was about whatever that took me time to do that one. And this is the, let's see if this is playing this, or I'll have to, I don't know if it, why is it not playing it on here? What's weird? Okay, I'm going to download both of them and see if they'll play that way. I have no idea what these sound like, so we'll download them, we'll see. Oh, it's still making them, kind of. So it takes a second for it to do that. We'll go to download MP3, see if it does that, and give it a second. And anyways, so I would go through and it just, some of these you do over, like this Rise of the Machines one that I was doing, which was all about, like, I was going to do a robot uprising, so I kept trying to write different lyrics and mess around with it, and it took a while for it to kind of catch up. So here's the cow chumping. I'll put this over so we can hear it, be it in here, like... Let's make it move. Bump in. Here we go. Couch humping. Couch humping. Jumping. Feel the beat. Sure. There we go. And then it gave me another one, which is this one. Wait, is that the same one? Hold on, let me make sure this is. Why does it not do that? So go there. Quit. It seems like that was the same one. Hold on. I'm going to drag this out and put it here. Put it down here, I guess. Yeah, that's the other one it made. This is the other cow chumping song by request. DJ Hal Sparks, how you doing? We're partying tonight, ladies and gentlemen, as we do in the Space Lounge. All right, come on now, let's party. This is filthy. Side to side, let it jump, let it jump. In the heat, feel that thump, feel that thump. Really? Lights are bright, body's bumping. Here we go, yeah. Couch humping. Jumping, feel the beat, feel the beat. Couch humping. All right, so there you go. So that's, it's totally stupid. It's totally dumb. But for the sake of, like, really, did I write these? No, I did them with AI just as people asked. Literally, somebody said we should have a song called Cow Chumpin'. I just, using Suno, asked it for one, and it made two. Sounds like cow chumping. Yeah, there is a bit of a language thing with it that's a bit obnoxious, that it doesn't quite get everything. But I only use it for, like, stupid shit, like one-offs and things like that, you know, or jingles, because I'm not going to spend all my time writing jingles. But so anytime what I'll do is later on, what you do is I'll queue up the cow chumping part. And then when we have JD Vance, like, let's see if I can edit this, and I'll bring this in. Jump, let it jump. In the heat, feel that thump, feel that thump. Lights are bright, body's bumping. Here we go, yeah. Couch humping. Okay, so how about just there, like this part, I think will work. Couch humping. Jumping, feel the beat, feel the beat. Take it higher. All right, so All right. I'll see if I can get it to the beginning of it a little bit. Hold on. Okay, so I'll take this piece out. Remove selection. Yeah, that'll work. And then I save it like that. And now I just have that piece. Make the whole song, which is stupid. But anytime I want just that piece, I can go. Wait, here it is. Sorry. There we go. So I feel like I took too much off the front of that. Edit it again. Let's see. Revert to original. I'll work it out later. Anyways, you get the point. So I can take this, anytime I want, and just make something stupid like that I want. So I can have a. You are watching house spots, see what I mean? Like I'm not gonna like get my gear out and work on a song like that. And the idea that I would hire anybody to do it, it would just never happen. So this allows me to just mess around with that shit. So now you know. So that's, if I'm ever just dicking around with those kind of things, that's what I use. So I use Suno. There's a couple of other ones out there. I also, should I show you these? Hold on. I'm making something right now, but I don't want to, let's see, movies. Yeah. So open this guy up. Which one's this one? Yeah. Okay. So there's a couple of these that I am. I'll show you this one quick. Hold on. I'm going to open these. I'm going to open a couple things up, and then I'm going to show you what they look like. Give me 1 second. There you go. Put this one here, and then I think this one. So there's an effect program that I've been messing around with because I was going to make stuff. So work with me on this. This is not the whole thing. This is just the end of it. So no judgment. Here we go. So this is one. I haven't added any effects to this, but it's not bad as silly things go, right? Okay. So there's that one. That's my, it's beautiful. And then there's this one. I think my head explodes. There you go. That's pretty gnarly. And then my neck burps. So I was going to put like I was thinking like if I could play that and then gas that up and then, right? Like, right? Okay. So there's that one. And then I think this is fire. No, this is the punch in the face. This is literally an AI. I don't know why this person is holding like a can of Red Bull with limes or something. Those are like cheese puffs or some shit. That doesn't look at all like my face once it gets punched. How do I get more? How do I get better looking after being punched? That I don't understand. There you go. And then there was one more. Is it this guy? I think it's this one. I had two more that I'm working on. This would be this one here. But the idea is, yeah, that one wasn't bad. That one's pretty cool. So what I do is I'll just add those on to the tail end of something that I'm editing. Because one of the things, you can only do like 5-10 seconds of these things. So I'm like, just film a little moment and then end it with something, like throw that onto the tail end of it. Is that it? Yeah. Okay. So that's me. That's me playing with AI. I'm saving those up to show Rob on Friday. This one looks really good though. This like melting one. It's beautiful. Right? Not bad. Not bad. And then I think I can like extend the end of this. Yeah, the fire one's Ghost Rider, but this one's gross. I just like this one a lot. The head exploding is pretty good. It'd be a good Scanners joke, I think. Anyways, I was just testing all these. Blorp. It works pretty. I mean, for like there are a lot of those like kind of bullshit, like spoofy AI things, whatever. that you can make, and you know, they're not that great, right? Or like filters, you know, like the stuff and that's how I'm trying to remake Ficus, by the way. So we're bringing him back. I just have to. I'm using AI to do it, and it's a tooth pull. That's all I'm saying. Sir, respectfully, you are a dork, and I love it. Yes, I am. I am absolutely a dork. You want to hear the really shitty first version of the jingle song? This is fucking painful. Hold on. This is what I'm talking about, like where there's almost, you could say that there's no artistry in making these things, but I got to tell you, half the art is just saying no.
He's snarky, smart, and always live. It's how Sparks make or why. News, laughs, and righteous says. Kicks big facts right in the sacks.
Oh, I don't know why they said sax or something. I feel like this could work. Hold on. Maybe we do it this way. 1 second. Hold on.
He's snarky, smart, and always live. It's how Sparks make or why. News, laughs, and righteous says. Kicks big facts right in the sacks.
Right? Something like that. So I'll work it out. It's totally stupid. But that's what I was saying. Like the first thing that makes most of the time is just ass. And then you have to go back again and again and again and again. And that's how they get you. Because I will say, if there's a business model in AI, it's making sure that the shit you're doing takes a bunch of tries, because you spend your credits or your money, attempting to do that stuff. So there is a monetary, and this hey, we might have at some point there might be I don't know if it would be a class action lawsuit or just somebody going, hey, what the fuck, by themselves. But there might be something too. There is an incentive for AI companies to not make their stuff work very well. So you keep trying because you just assume it's going to take more tries. So you don't get mad about it. And you spend your money trying to make it finally get what you want when it really could get there a lot quicker. Right? Is this Monday? Yeah, I'm sorry. Okay. That people were just asking where this theme song came from. And I was like, all right, I'll make something stupid. And I like seriously though, that sounds like the production on one of my first songs that I made in my home studio on Queer as Folk. It's like it's been listening to me. Hold on. I'll show you what I mean. Let's see. It'll have to be music. Now, I've got to make sure that the stream can hear music and I can hear it, so I know what the heck is going on. Okay, there we go. And let's see. Go back to here. Search. Okay, let's see. I got a house demo. Let's see this guy. Where would it be? Let's see. What is in here? Yep. I don't know. I might not have it on this computer. Son of a bitch. There was a song I wrote years ago while I was doing Queer as Folk on my. Let's see. Now I'm just gonna. Now that's what the show is. Sorry, guys. Like an asshole over here. Waiting for the hard drive to wake up. All right. Let's see. The funny thing is, I think I'd have to whitelist my own channel so that I don't. Let's see. There you go. How music. Songs. Where are we? Projects. Nope. Okay. Looking through stuff. One moment. Nope, because I moved everything over on this. Son of a bitch. Son of a bitchy shit. All right, never mind. I'm not going to be able to dig it up in this period of time. But it's but the sound is very similar. That's all I'm saying. One last second, and I'm looking for things. Hold on. No. Nope. I moved everything over. Let's see. How music videos. Nope. There one. Rockin' audio. This is me. Yeah, and other songs I can't play unless I'm online. Okay, sorry, brat. My bad. I swear it was in my demos folder, but that's not on this computer. It's on the other hard drive. Don't. Such a pit. I apologize. I'm wasting everyone's time. We have so much to cover, and we got off on this tangent because I'm being silly, which is fine. Being silly is fine. I'm just saying. Don't fear being silly. Hit the like if it's okay for me to be silly on occasion. There's the. I'll put all those in there. Yeah. Let's see. Maybe just do this. How about if I. Okay. It should be on all the stuff. Songs. Search. Yeah, that one's not on there. Dope. Oh, wait. Okay, hold on. This won't. Is that playing through? I recorded this in my apartment when I was doing Queer as Folk. Just using what I had, you know. It's all right. Meltdown must have taken everyone. I know someone's out there. Let's see if that's it. So tough on days like these. You wonder if you'll ever be happy again. Need a reminder that it won't always be this way. I haven't heard this in years. In the mirror, talking to myself, I always say, don't turn it all away. It's just a rainy day. But welcome to me. When you get up, I'll come in. when I recorded this, I couldn't sing really loud in my apartment, so these all sound very hesitant to me because I was in, I didn't want to make a lot of noise and annoy my neighbors.
How do I stop the walls from closing in? I can't remember how to win. I did it once or twice before tonight. I can't remember cause it started. Do I begin? And where have all the people gone? I know I'm not the only one. Pieces of a cardboard drown. I bit the bait. Hey, we all fall down. Don't turn it all away. It's just a rainy day.
Oh, I'm definitely reminiscing, Selma.
Come to leave. When you get up, all gone.
This is not the song I was looking for, but I think I need to re-record this one. I like it.
Gotta make it through the night. Everything you please. When you get up off your knees, I won't lay down and die without a reason why. With everything I believe, I'm gonna get up off my knees. Get up off my knees.
Yeah, I wrote this one. This one's something I wrote top to bottom. Played everything, hammered the drums on my little keyboard. Yeah. And everything had an ending for. It was me I was trying to make my my guitar do that thing where the pickup cuts off the thing where you just flick the pickup thing on it, but I forgot on that guitar the second pickup's tone knob was always up because it was just wired. It was funky. It's a Gibson Bluesmaster, Nighthawk, Gibson Nighthawk, that I got in a shop in Toronto because I didn't have a guitar with me when I was up there. So I got all the Toronto songs were all recorded using that guitar. And you want to see it while we're fucking around? Hold on. I do have a show to do, I promise. They were all recorded on this guy, and usually on this is a Gibson Nighthawk. They don't really make these anymore. I found it really cheap in this shop, and it was like on King and Bathurst, or no, Queen and Bathurst. I was a King and Bathurst, and so it was up the street, and I was like, this will be a good utility guitar around, right? And so this is the show. Actually, this is the real show. But anyway, so. And you can see that like it still has the like a piece of plastic that was on the laminate when it came up that I suppose you're supposed to take off, but I just left it on and it had been on, and you can see where it's curled up, and whoever had it before me because it was used. It's a probably, I don't know, late 80s at the at the youngest. I don't know how old this thing is. I'd have to look up the number on it, but it's got really old tuning pegs on it and stuff. It's got the C3PO tuning peg. I don't know if you can see that. One of them's silver. It's like 3 CP. Listen to me. 3C3PO. I can talk. Hold on. I'm trying to think of a place to put that. So C3PO has like one silver leg from, yeah. Talk to Dunn. You represent why he refused to pretend he could compose a guitar tune. Enjoy. Okay. Anyway, so I was trying to find one of the heavier ones that I recorded. Let's see, hold on. That was the one we just heard. Hold on. Yeah, this is just.
I would recommend that we put the unit back in operation and let it fail.
Walk on the front lines.
Couldn't really sing like higher notes because of how loud it was. So I tended to write in this kind of grunge tone when I was doing this.
When you draw the line, can it go now? Logical, yeah. And now you've done it. Said words that you regret. Now you know you're the reason that she left and cut her hair. Now she's gone, and you lie and say that life just isn't fair. Fair.
It's a song called Fair. Yeah.
In the
That I like the chorus of that one, which is now you've done it. You're the reason she's gone and cut her hair. You know. And as she's leaving, you'll lie and say that life just isn't fair. Yeah. Where the hell is the fucking thing? Oh, I found it. Oh my God, is it in there? There was no space in it. Ah.
beginning.
Hold on, wait. Scroll down here. What are you doing? There you go. So that AI song I was playing for you earlier, it sounds like the production on this. This is what I did on my desktop in Toronto.
Step inside and turn out the lights. Maybe the dark will make it right. I try to shake it with all of my might, but who wants to be alone tonight? You know and I know. You know and I know. You know and I know. This is just a game we play. You know and I know. You know and I know.
Stereo.
You know and I know, but we do it anyway.
Oh yeah.
Bodies in the way of our minds. Something too sweet to leave behind. I thought it was golden from the shine.
Totally a Fostex.
And the truth sounds so unkind. You know and I know.
There we go.
You know and I know. You know and I know. This is just a game we play.
It is not Glenn Miller.
You know and I know. You know and I know. You know and I know. But we do it anyway. Yeah.
Deep, deep. This is, yeah. This is me playing drums on a keyboard. You can tell it. Like I couldn't quantize at that point.
You know and I know. This is just a game we play. You know and I know. You know and I know. You know and I know. But we do it anyway. Yeah.
And then it comes as fake refrain comes back in. Yeah. And then yeah, so sonically that's I don't know, they got stuck in my head. This is how stuff actually, this is how my brain works. You're welcome to how my brain works. But I literally, because that AI song that I had made earlier, like this whole, where is it? This guy. Like basically, quit it. This is basically the mix style that I had on my early shit a long time ago. So funny. Oh, and all these songs, I put a HAL 9000
I
song
know everything
or a
hasn't
sample
been quite right with me.
at the beginning of these things. So the do I have any material? I have a whole album. Do you guys not know the 01 record? I'm just saying. It's not bad, you know. There are a couple of songs I should have stuck to my guns on and recorded like I wanted them recorded. I got talked into like speeding one of them up, and I was like, no, I should have left it the tempo it was. It still digs at me, but you know, you get over it. That's right. Yeah. I'm glad you guys are digging it. It's just, you know, it's not your regular show right now. All right, I'll get to the stuff we're gonna do, but last thing, hold on, is this guy. And here's okay. So here's the first song I ever recorded myself and this was on a Fostex X26. I think I was 18, 17.
All my fears meet your memories with rain. Lady of my inspiration, forgive my thoughts, you are the one. When you are down, I will twist your frown. Fall into my sea. Walk a while with
Gonna let it play.
me. You can wear my smile.
I love the guitar solo on this one. This I recorded at the house. Story behind this one. Solo. Free Lab Rats. So that one, okay, so that song's called C, S-E-A, and I wrote it with like S period, E period, A period. And the reason was, yeah, it's me on everything. I played bass, guitar, acoustic, electric. I programmed the drums on a little drum machine, this Fostic, I recorded on a Fostic X26, and I had to bounce tracks like 7 times. It was nuts. And I have other tapes of it, of like in earlier versions, because I kept having, like, I bounced all the vocals down to one track, and it was crazy. But my girlfriend in high school, Cindy, who I had a huge crush on, I forget, I don't like how it came about, but one of my friends said I should send her, make a mixtape for her and call it C, and just write S-E-A. And what it means is shameless emotional appeal. So S-E-A, like, fall into my C, fall into my shameless emotional appeal. Like, that's, and I was like, that literally, using that phrase, C to mean shameless emotional appeal. Like, I'd never heard that before. And so the song just went, puh, like it just popped into my head almost completely whole. You have to hear your first set of tapes terrible. Well, that's the thing. That's what they're supposed to be. And I have to say, by the way, it sounded really profound to you. It absolutely did. It sounded, honest to God, the reason it was appropriate was because it was embarrassing. That the feeling of expressing myself at that point you were bearing yourself, and so therefore it was embarrassing. And so I was like, well, if it's that, it's got to be that. If you're willing to walk that, if you're going to walk up to the bell, ring the bell. So I was like, all right, I'm just going to make this song that's a shameless emotional appeal. So there you go. And then that's the show for tonight. I'm kidding. All right, that was the first hour of the show. Holy smokes. So overall, and that I have to say, and I wrote a song called SOS. It's on it's on the 01 record, Word Zero and the number 1. And that song, which I was very proud of, the chorus of that song popped into my head while I was in the shower. What happened with Cindy? She was too tall for me. Her parents wouldn't let me date her officially because they were breeding up, apparently, and I would interfere with their plans to make a race of giant humans. So, unrequited teenage love being what it is. But one of the greatest loves of my life, and a wonderful woman. So, a great person. So, but that's true, though. She was always dating like these guys who were on the hockey team and that kind of stuff. And Cindy's 6'2". I mean, I never had any problems. You know what I'm saying? But, yeah. So, it's the, here we go. See if this comes in here. Yeah, so, in case you're ever looking for it, this is what the album cover looks like. And my my buddy Robert Hall, who passed away, who we miss dearly all the time, is responsible for me getting off my ass and learning how to sing and play at the same time, because I could play and I could sing, but I could never do both. And he was like, yes, you can. And I was like, no, I can't. And he was like, you have to. And I was like, what do you mean? He goes, I already booked the rehearsal studio on Monday. It was Friday. I was like, dude, you don't understand. I can't sing and play these things. and he goes, yeah, you can, just do it. And I'm like, "Kah-dah." And I grinded all weekend, and it drove me crazy. And then I went to bed on Sunday night. I could not play and sing. I woke up Monday morning and I could play and sing. It was the weirdest thing. And it was like learning stick shift. Now there's still some songs that takes work that you've got to learn and stuff. But yeah, singing and playing, being what they are, it was a lot. So if you're ever looking for it, that's what the album cover looks like. So now you know. And there's also, I mean, there's a couple other pieces too. We've got Steel, String, and Bone, and then the song Strange, which, let's see if I can open up this guy. Shoo, in iTunes, there we go. Strange. This is a song like that 01 closes with. And yeah, that album is out, and this song is out. This is a single. I recorded this for a movie that I did that never came out, and they were like, we need a song in this movie. And I was like, when? And they were like, tomorrow? And I was like, okay, how long and what kind? And they're just like, rock song, I don't know, 4 minutes, something like that. And I was like, oh shit. And so this version's 3 minutes and 9 seconds long. But I went to the studio and I recorded this song. That I wrote it that night. Yeah, I can't play it or I'll get a copyright strike on my own station because I'm not whitelisted on here. But check it out. And I wrote that one in an evening. Doug Pinnick played bass on it, on the first version of it, which is lovely, from King's X. And yeah, I literally had to whip that thing out in a couple hours, and it's one of the better songs I've ever written. I'm very proud of it. So, and it's really fun live. So, isn't that how it is? Isn't that how you always hear? So, anyways, so there you go. This is yeah. And oh, by the way, if you want, you can listen to it on my website at halsparks.com because it's actually in there. So there's the version of it. If you want to listen to it, you can buy it too, but you can just listen to it there if you want to. So.